Business magnate Sir Michael Chastanet has rebuffed calls by the opposition for an election date announcement. The commentator, who is a regular on UWP media, is also the father of Prime Minister Alan Chastanet. Supporters of the main opposition St. Lucia Labour Party marked the 5th anniversary of the June 6th general election by taking to the streets on Sunday, striking cooking utensils, urging that the Prime Minister call the elections. The Secretary of the National Association of Driving Schools, Kingston Jia, was detained by police after causing a disturbance outside the government leader's personal residence. Sir Michael vigorously defended the capital works policies of the current administration during his latest appearance on the Sky FM mid-morning show.
In 2021, when common sense prevailed, the SLP finds nothing better to offer than the same regurgitated stuff which left the St. Lucia economy on autopilot. That's what the Prime Minister found, a country on autopilot. This election remains the turning point in the history of St. Lucia. Based on the infrastructure in place for the next step towards a meaningful progress, it is often said, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
Yeah.
My father always told me, and my mother, and I remember that. The fact that individuals like the persons visiting the Prime Minister's home at 5:30 a.m. knocking empty pans is a true sign of stupidity or lunacy or both. Stupidity or lunacy
Better
or
Peter
both.
said that. Being a
Whichever
lunatic.
way one analyzes the episode tells the story.
The UWP media commentators have argued that the COVID-19 pandemic had robbed the Alan Chastanet administration of the opportunity to complete its mandate of building a new St. Lucia. In late 2020, some suggested that the upcoming general election should be postponed to afford the UWP government more time to conclude its policy agenda. While the Prime Minister lacks the legal authority to postpone the election, he does have the prerogative to announce the date. It should be noted that elections in St. Lucia are constitutionally due no later than October 12, 2021.
Whether the Prime Minister calls the elections now or in October, what is the big deal? By October 2021, the tourism project would have returned to near normal, and 14,000 tourism employees would have returned to their jobs, and the economy, by extension, would be once more vibrant. Is that the concern of the St. Lucia Labour Party? 50 days from today, the Rodney Bay Road project should be officially opened. The old Dyer Mall is well on the way. The Millennium Highway will be in full swing next week. The Grace Treatment Plant will be officially opened, and the Wasco headquarters in the south will be completed.
Sir Michael, who proudly displayed photos of the construction of key projects, took issue with the resistance to the government's pro-growth agenda. The co-hosts of the Let's Talk Now program characterized critics as obstructionists they believe are standing in the way of infrastructural development. The National Trust, which announced the discovery of new artifacts near the disputed Cabot project site at Casabar, were also taken to task.
You know, Sir Michael, the guy, the National Trust, they came out, they said they have found new artifacts.
Yeah.
And some guy told me it was a chicken bone, a guy went up there. A guy told me somebody went up there with a girlfriend.
I listened to one of the senior officers on
Yeah.
the air talking. Here's what the lady said.
Yeah.
Now that they found that there, they need to build a place
Yeah.
and have people from the Sir Arthur Lewis come and have classes there so they can further educate themselves. Educate themselves for what?
So they can frustrate the development. That's what they really want.
Let me ask another question. It is known that there were Carib settlement down in Choiseul and Labrie.
Right.
So the National Trust
Or
is
even
not
where Dr. Anthony was giving all
from
that land
yes,
to Marseille and
that's
these
right.
areas.
Yeah.
So the National Trust is not interested in those areas of St. Lucia to try to find artifacts. No, seriously, because there's no ongoing developments. It is known, history has it, that in Choiseul, Labrie, and those areas, there were Carib descendants there,
Correct.
settlers. So why don't they go down there and try to find something?
In an interview with NTN via the Zoom platform on Saturday, May 15, 2021, the Prime Minister drew a correlation between the COVID-19 case count and the vaccination rates being factored into his decision to announce a poll date. According to the Constitution, the election is constitutionally due no later than 3 months after the 5 years of the very first sitting of Parliament, which was held on July 12, 2016. So the deadline is October 12, 2021. Parliament will be dissolved automatically on July 12, 2021, but can be reconvened in case of an emergency. Joachim Duplessis, HTS News Force.